I really need this job, sir. I'll get deported if you don't give it to me.
Wait, what happened? What's up, people? Today we're playing a new game that we've never played before called Funemployed.
Yeah.
Basically, we're interviewing for jobs, which the jobs are these green cards. I don't know if you can see it, but and then everybody that is applying for the job has their resume here, and they pretty much just have to justify why they would be great at the job, and yeah.
Alright guys, I just want to do a quick interview with the three of you. I'm in the market for a supervillain.
Oh!
And I'm really looking for the right person for this job. Who can be the most supervillains? Josh, how about you?
Can we come into your interview?
Sure. I don't care.
Okay.
It's up to him. He's the boss. These cards are not shuffled because they're alphabetical, but that's okay.
Perfect. Hey, that's another wrinkle.
Alright, so,
Should I shuffle them real quick?
no. Okay. So,
next time.
so every good supervillain that has ever existed, actually that's not true at all. So there's never been a good supervillain that has had a beard. And I think a beard can add a lot to a person's character. You see a man with a beard, you're like, I don't want to mess with that guy. He looks tough. And you need to be tough when you're a supervillain.
Yeah.
Also, beefcakes. I got a lot of them. And that's pretty villainous. Because, Joff, if I offered you a beefcake, would you want it?
I mean, I would ask what a beefcake was. Sounds kind of similar to a meatloaf.
He wouldn't want a beefcake. I also have a beer belly, which, I mean, the beard makes me intimidating. The beer belly kind of counteracts it, but I think I'm a champion.
You're a beefcake.
I kind of was looking through your resume here, and you have an addictive personality.
Yeah, I mean, when you're thinking supervillains, you're thinking of what kind of character is going to sell comic books. You know what I mean? And you have to have an intriguing personality when you're trying to sell those comics. So I think I'm the man for the job.
Can you give me some background into your addictive personality?
Absolutely not.
Joffrey, how about you go next?
Let's think of supervillains. That's evil, right? Okay. What's more evil than anything? Politics. Affirmative action. It's political, so it's evil. Alright? Supervillains also usually are pretty smart, pretty educated. I have an associate's degree. Cheaper, but more practical than a bachelor's, master's, or in some cases, a doctorate. So, I think that was a pretty smart decision, very calculated with my large mind. And also, most supervillains are men. I have balls. My testicles are large, and I have a stretchy scrotum.
Alright.
Okay.
So what would you say that your ambidextrousness fits into all this?
So this kind of goes hand in hand, literally,
Hey, I like that.
with the balls thing, I guess. I don't know if you noticed when I walked in. That's actually one of my supervillain powers, is that they're very large. I kind of have to carry them.
What's that a power? It just seems like a hindrance.
Now, Avery.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to interview with you at your supervillain company.
Here we go.
Going along with the A's, the theme of A's for some reason, everyone likes them. Whenever you think of supervillains, you think of crazy ending the world schemes, right? Here's my first part of my resume: apocalypse. Literally the end of the world. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm pretty sure that means what it says.
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Have you seen X-Men Apocalypse? It's pretty okay.
Anyways. Speaking of what Josh just did, I also have ADHD. You know, although I have this on my resume, which really doesn't need to be, you technically can't not hire me because I have ADHD because of like Title IX or something like that. So, And also, last but not least, I sort of have bad luck. Which, you know, supervillains are known to have bad luck because they get defeated all the time, so it's just a formality. I just have to tell you, because the supervillains never win. Let's be honest. The world's never been destroyed. The world's still going right now, so no supervillains have ever won, but so...
So no apocalypse.
Formality.
So,
Not good at it, though.
So, so I saw that you said that one of your traits is you have ADHD. I'm also looking here that it says something here about Adderall.
Yes. Since, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of this. You know, I wanted to make sure
I'm addicted to pills.
I need to make sure that my my supervillain company health plan covers Adderall. And that wasn't supposed to be for you, but I put it on because I have ADHD and I can't focus. I put it on there. I meant to put it on like a stick, like write it on my hand, like on a sticky note. Didn't work out.
All right, thank you. All right. After much consideration of about 5 seconds, I think I'm gonna give the job to Joffrey.
Hey, let's go.
What, just his big balls?
Because he's got balls, and he's got balls, and you know, politics.
And an associate's degree.
Politics, the root of all evil.
Was the associate's degree? Is it because he had more of an education?
Yeah, you guys don't say anything about
Title
their
IX.
backgrounds.
Can we shuffle these cards so
Yeah,
they're not now?
let's shuffle them for round 2.
All right, there you go.
By
You
shuffle.
got the job.
Yo.
Hey, audience, this is how I shuffle, by the way.
After my recent election into office, after I was recently elected into office, I realized that I had made a giant, enormous mistake, and I didn't have a vice president on my ticket. So I need to find one. Vice president. Who wants to be it? One of you three, because you're the only options. But Joffrey, I'll interview you first.
I'm conservative.
Okay.
I tend to lean to the right on things. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, I understand.
So, I have a conviction, and it's to tell you that I really don't think I'm the right guy for the job, and if you choose me, it's pretty irresponsible.
You literally told me in your interview you shouldn't get hired. When you walked in, you dropped a bunch of condoms. Can you explain that, please?
So going back to before, that's my other confession. I'm a virgin, but I'm completely addicted to buying and using condoms.
What do you use them for? Do you put them on your fingers?
They're
Water balloons?
I've tried it. It's not as good. You might as well buy water balloons. They're like $1 for 500.
Buy water balloons.
They're
Sponsor.
You know, they're kind of like better
than condoms.
Better Ziplocs.
Water balloons.
I don't know.
Ziplocs?
Better than Ziplocs. Alright, get out of the Oval Office. Jingle Book? Jingle Block?
Okay. See, Josh, whenever you...
please refer to me as Mr. President.
Mr. President, I see that whenever the president comes to power, their first goal is to start taking over the planet, right?
Yes.
Did you know over 70% of the planet is water? Good thing.
Yeah.
You know what lives in water?
No.
Fish.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? I can help you take over 70% of the earth because I can commune with fish. Not commune. I thought that said communicate, but it actually says communes.
You just live with them.
But guess what? Also,
What else? What else do you have?
I
for
live
me?
with the fish, so I have. Anyways, whatever. I also have. This is gonna sound weird, but let me explain. I also have crabs, not the
Okay, explain.
not the STD kind of crabs, like
condoms.
literal crabs, which crabs are sort of considered, even though they're technically a crustacean, Some people call them fish. Some people like me.
They're
'Cause I-
wrong.
listen,
that are uneducated.
They're wrong.
that's a very stereotypical term, and crabs and all fish get upset because they are
Just they
also
live in water doesn't make them fish.
Mr. President, you're an idiot. Anyways.
Oh my lord.
So, also, I don't know what this even means, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Cougar. What does that mean? I don't know whether I'm a cougar or I have a cougar. I'm gonna assume I have a cougar. Listen,
It's drowning.
you know what kind of presidential portraits you can take with a cougar?
The cool ones.
A lot.
Yeah, but your hair's really ugly because you have a comb over.
That's
What-
because
What's the deal with that?
Have you seen Aquaman? It's a style in the ocean. Aquaman has a comb over.
No,
Have you ever met Aquaman?
he does not have a comb over.
I mean, he confuses
Uh,
fish,
Donald Trump.
Also, not a comb over.
but a fish. I'm sorry.
Thanks for interviewing.
We'll teach Avery about comb-overs later.
Huddleston.
Mr. President, I'm just going to be a straight shooter with you
I
because
like straight.
I'm blunt.
Okay.
I'm just going to give it to you straight.
All right.
I'm a man that likes to wear everything about me right on the open,
All
from the
right.
inside out. I'd like to say that like my persona is like a really big fat guy in yoga pants.
That's your spirit animal.
I like to put everything out there for the people. I like to be real with them.
That's important.
Yeah.
In a vice president. That's
Also,
important.
I think I bring a very diverse cultural background because of my background in belly dancing from the culture in which I grew up in.
See, you sound like a very cultural, very people-oriented person, but tell me about your cold black heart.
Mr. President, let me just be honest with you because of my bluntness.
Okay.
I'm a robot. And I have no emotions. But,
Okay.
Not a legal citizen. Sorry, I heard him from the door.
Who says robots?
But my
don't
cold black heart, it leads me to make the decisions that need to be made, and it gives me the conviction to make the right choices at the right time.
Okay. Well, all things considered, you told me not to hire you. You
don't have to
insulted
listen.
me.
You're the
Like
president.
fish!
You clearly don't know what fish are or comb overs. So I'm gonna go with
He's a robot.
Robo Man. I think you're the
Robo
best
Man.
option, Mr. Vice President. Congratulations.
I just got through really funny.
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're back, and we have two switch spots.
That's right. We switched places.
I'm the interviewer now,
I
and
was
you guys,
uncomfortable.
men,
Blown
I'm
your
glad you guys
minds.
came here today. You guys are all applying for the position. You guys answered the wanted ad for a used car salesman.
Oh, perfect.
Josh, you have not had the pleasure of going first. Would you like to give me your interview?
Absolutely. So, I think the most important quality in a used car salesman, or any salesman for that matter, is being able to fight. So, I have my black belt, and I can really twist people's arms if they're not wanting to purchase your vehicles.
Yeah, we
And
don't-
I really think I can force people to buy cars. And that's what we're all about, right? We're all about selling, right? We're trying to move vehicles from point A to all the customers. And that's what I plan on doing. And a good used car salesman has a, over-the-top personality. And I'm bipolar, so you never know what car salesman you're going to get. You might get I really think you should get this car. I think it would work well for your family.
Okay.
And if you don't get it, I'll freaking kill you. So, you never know what you're going to get with me. And I have daddy issues, but whatever. I mean, my dad beat me, and because of that, I developed my bipolar tendencies. But we'll just brush over that.
I was reading over your resume, and I noticed that you have X-ray vision. Can you tell me what that what that means exactly.
All right. It means exactly what you think it means. I can see right through people. I can see their bones. I can see what's in their wallets, and that's what's important to you. I know exactly what these people have in their wallets. I know how much money they have. I know how much money is in their bank accounts.
You realize most people take out
Because-
bank loans, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you see bank loans through X-ray vision?
I'm sorry. Do you have X-ray vision?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I don't think I need to sit here and explain to you how it works. All you need to know is that it is a valuable asset for your team.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Josh. I will contact you if you get the job,
Oh, thank you.
but I will not contact you if you don't get the job.
That makes
So,
sense.
All right.
Mark, you're next for the interview.
Hello, sir. It's good to meet you. Sorry about my clammy hands. Sorry. I have really clammy hands. It's probably because of my history of being a chronic masturbator. It really just makes me really nervous. There's a lot of stuff happening. But you don't have to worry about that, sir, because this job means a lot to me, and I recently put on a chastity belt. so that's not going to be a problem. The clamminess is just going to go away. It's just going to go away, and I can be your car salesman. It's gonna be good.
I actually see a problem with the chastity belt because I also see on your resume that you have a chainsaw. Can you tell me more about this? Are you trying to break out of your chastity belt?
Sir, the chainsaw.
How do you even hold it with your clammy hands?
Oh no, sir. The chainsaw is for it's.
I would not hire this person.
Red
flags.
The chainsaw is to test the chastity belt to make sure that it can't come off.
Okay.
I've been trying for a really long time. It doesn't work.
Okay, thank you for your
Chainsaw
time.
doesn't work.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
All right.
Okay, next person.
Well, can I call you?
Next person, please.
Can I call you just to chat? Like, talk about sports?
Okay. Can I call you? Okay.
Those were not words.
Can I call you?
Wait, what actually was his card? Like he's a mute?
Can I call you? Well, I'm actually an alien.
I saw your cards previously. I thought you were doing a completely different order.
It says actually an alien. Like he wasn't saying that.
I'm actually an alien.
Actually an alien.
Wait, so you realize that if you're not a legal U.S. citizen of the United States, it's going to require a whole bunch of paperwork, right?
Well,
because last time I hired a couple of aliens, it didn't work out well for my company.
Are you a space alien or a
Illegal alien.
illegal alien?
I think he decides that, and not I. So I'm an illegal alien.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Man, that's what's wrong with the world.
Well, so we're gonna
going
move on.
really well.
We're gonna move on from that. This is an underdog story. I'm also a millennial.
Strike two. Strike two.
You know, everybody wants me out of the country, either or because of the fact that they're annoyed with me, or because of the fact that they don't like people crossing the border. But, you know, how can you say no to somebody who's trying to sell you a car, right?
Right, yeah.
So, final thing, and if I'm being completely honest, this has never served me very well in any profession. But I have a claw.
Like you carry one with you, or
No,
you
like
have one?
if you haven't noticed already, I have a claw.
Oh, I didn't see it until you just pointed it out.
It's the Model T, the same one that they use in the crane,
Model T
the machines.
The Model T's a kind of car too.
But it's also
car knowledge.
Yeah, that's actually not what it was named after, but it's convenient that I'm on this stage of the alphabet in my claws.
Well, for the first time today, I actually see something that you didn't say that actually helps you out.
Oh boy.
You're mildly assertive.
Well, I mean, like when you have a claw. Yeah.
As you know.
It just comes naturally at that point.
You get angry. Well, I don't get angry. I'm not angry about anything.
Win with claw.
But you know, I like to talk to people a little bit, you know, forcefully sometimes because people don't want to listen. Then they don't listen to me. I'm really sad. I really need this job, sir. I'll get deported if you don't give it to me.
Wait, what happened?
Claw!
Deported even if getting a job doesn't make you illegal.
Please hire me.
It's a working visa.
Yeah.
Oh.
I plan to get married to an employee here, and it'll be a green card relationship. Green card marriage.
Well, okay. I'm gonna make my final decision. Beep bop boop boop boop. Ring 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 ring. Hello.
Hello?
Oh hey
Hey!
hey! You got the job.
Yes!
I should have been
I
texting.
did it! Thank you so much! Okay, bye!
Hope you don't have very many problems, because you're here to figure out if you can help others with theirs. You're a therapist job guy. Let's hear it, Josh.
So, again, an important quality with any therapist, I feel like, is to be dazzlingly inappropriate. It's not that I don't take people's issues seriously, because it's my job. I need to listen to people, and I need to help them through their problems, and I need to give them a feeling of self-worth. But at the same time, I need to make sexually inappropriate jokes. So, that's something that's important, but don't get me wrong, I'm a decent person. I have decency. And, I mean, this isn't a big deal. I'm deaf in one ear. So if they start to bore me, which it's very important not to appear bored in front of your clients, because if you appear bored, they're going to be, it's going to hurt their feelings, and it's just a bad situation.
So they have to sit on your good, which ear is your good ear? My couch is in a specific place and I'm not moving.
Well, no, see, like, if I get bored with the person, I don't want to seem uninterested, so I can just turn my head and not hear them.
So you, okay, well, I also seem to be informed somehow that you tend to be a devil's advocate. So I'd like to know how this plays in with your inappropriate sexual, apparently, joke.
So, I'm not a devil's advocate
That's
in the
literally what it
traditional-
says.
I'm not a devil's advocate in the traditional sense. I am actually just. I am the devil.
I actually am advocate for the devil.
I'm an advocate for the devil. I serve him on the reg, and if you don't hire me, it's gonna be very bad for you.
Oh my god!
So I'm threatening you. I'm threatening you.
Alright, next! Let's go, Avery.
Okay, let's start out with this interview right. Listen, I have $1. I want to slip it to you. This is a little bit. Here's a little bit of something, something. Just so you know, you may.
Are you insulting him?
You may.
I could go for a Krispy Kreme.
Anyways, here's $1. And you know, dealing with being a therapist, I have to deal with a lot of people. You know, I have to deal with a lot of.
Just so you know.
Being a therapist, I'm saying hypothetically, if I was a therapist, right? I'm going to deal with a lot of people that have specific issues. It's a good thing I am clinically depressed because I know what that's like.
You relate, yeah.
And I can relate. I may not know how to help them, but I know what I can have empathy.
So you were
for them.
clinically depressed. How long ago was your diagnosis, I'd like to ask?
Anyways, that hurt my feelings. Because I'm depressed.
Close you off.
So,
I don't like this guy.
I'm going to take this incredibly specific. A club. If you don't hire me, I will beat you at this club. See this? I gave you $1.
I've been threatened by Deb.
I'm
like,
clinically depressed. I have nothing to live for.
Well, something that you might have to live for. Tell me about your decoder ring.
That's actually why I'm depressed.
What does it decode?
It decodes stuff, but its side effect is it makes me clinically depressed.
Wow. Could you tell me what exactly?
It's just cursed. It's a cursed ring.
I can decode.
I don't think it came like acetaminophen or something. It says like side effects of this decoder ring. The possible guy. I think it's just cursed.
It's magic.
Decoder ring. Listen, we have a lot of people that come into this place, right? I'm assuming unless like you're a terrible businessman and only have like one client,
I'm a
right?
therapist.
So they obviously their minds are all coded and specific and stuff. I have a decoder ring. I can go like bam, put it up against their heads and decode their minds and figure out their problems.
We have to sign a waiver. All right, next.
But it makes them click. Next.
Mark, very good to see you.
Yes. Good to meet you, sir. Good to meet you. You probably already know who I am. I'm part of the 1%. You know, the 1% of the world. And, you know, this gives me a lot of things that help me in my life.
Why do you want to be a therapist?
I've had many jobs throughout the years. I've had many experiences, and this one always seemed to be interesting to me, to dig into someone's mind and really get to know them, to control.
You have the
them
credentials
from
for
the
this?
inside. Credentials. I have diplomatic.
Tell me about your.
Do you think they did that to anybody? To anybody?
You must have some credentials.
Yeah.
Credentials.
Credentials. Let me tell you.
Credentials.
And as I said, I've traveled. I've had my fair share of travels. I've had my fair share of adventures and traumas. As you know, many years ago there was a tragedy.
Are you clinically depressed?
Down Australia, and there was a baby that was eaten by a dingo.
I remember that.
And that struck me hard. And I have been helping the woman who lost her baby ever since then. And I've manufactured dingo repellent. And that relationship with her has just been really fruitful.
Is that how you became part of the 1%?
Being a therapist.
Well, I can see after your heart-wrenching story, this matches up with everything that I've seen on your resume, especially the part about how you're very deep. I'd like you to tell me more about how deep you are.
Like literally?
Well, I've studied with many scholars, many philosophers over the years. Really tried to delve into the depths of my mind. And I feel like as I've searched out myself, and as I've been able to discover who I am as a person, that's really given me a pathway to searching into other people.
If you don't hire me, I want my $1 back.
If you hire me,
I'll kill you if you don't hire me.
I can help you in a lot of ways.
I'll beat
How
you with
good
my
is your
club.
business going to be if you're dead?
All right.
I can let you into my club.
I can use my decoder ring on your mind.
Okay, so my decision is made. I used Avery's decoder ring and got depressed and killed myself.
That's supposed to be fun.
So I guess that
Oh.
is you.
Wow, I did not see that coming at all.
Solved all my problems. They involved living on Earth.
I thought Josh was gonna win.
Oh wow.
Or Mark. Okay, thanks.
The only thing I had going for me was my threat to kill him, and he just did it himself, so...
I got it by
So you went
default.
from
It took
one-
away your leverage,
Right.
and
I had... How many points did everyone have? I
had
think one.
One.
I had one.
Did you have one?
Yeah, that's actually one.
Tiebreaker.
We're all equally funny.
Yay.
If you liked this video, then like it. If you didn't like it, then like it. And if you want to see us play this game again, or if you have a certain game that you want to see us play, then comment down below and tell me. And that's all.
Your neck smells good.
Thank you.
I hate you all.
No, he doesn't.